Welcome to my channel. My name is Aaron Hersherson, Aaron Limitless. The real Arthur M, the real reaching for more. This is the 89th week in my life. It is the 23rd of March, 2026. 11:26 a.m. Monday. I've been up since 5. I've done some tech work. I've analyzed my markets. I'm now about to go and do some visualizations. I'm going to do some visualizations right now. I know my imagination creates reality. Then I'm going to go outside I'm going to go to a coffee shop, sit in there, drink a coffee, a flat white coffee. Yeah, I'm living in the end. I'm managing my state. Week 89 this is. What a channel. We went from week 1. At the start of these videos, I couldn't even predict the markets consistently. I couldn't even predict the markets consistently. I had no idea where the markets were going. But now, I do. Every week, I'm predicting the markets correctly. I'm going to put in a screenshot right now of what I predicted from my APR, my pink line. I didn't get into this because it was out of my time zone, but you can see the prediction. Now I can anticipate and predict direction in the markets. Every week I do this, pretty much every day. I'm going to put that in right now. Boom, now you've seen it from them pink lines, you see? Ping, straight up. So now I'm gonna do some visualizations. That's 12:42. Just out in front of some greenery, talking with a coffee. You know, I'll be honest, I was thinking about getting a job. It would get me outside, but also it would give me some cash in the bank. And then I was doing some cold calls sporadically, but over the last few days, couple weeks, cold calling, trying to sell websites. But you know what I've realized? Me selling websites that's me quitting. Me getting a job is quitting. I set this plan out for myself when I was 16 years old. So for me to deviate that plan, what? Because, we thought we would have done certain things sooner than we did. Fuck that. I ain't quitting shit. I'm not selling websites. And I'm not fucking... What's it called? I'm not selling websites. And I'm not getting a job. I can get a job, but it'll be purely to go outside and be outside more. Not because, I'm trying to make some money. No. I'm happy to sit in uncomfortability. Because look, let's say, for example, although time's not real to me, and I don't operate in realms of time, let's say in 6 months, my plans came to fruition. Which it will. Listen, it's just a case of time and compound. In 6 months, if my plans come to fruition, then I'm happy to sit in some boredom for 6 months. All I'll be doing is just other things. I'll be on more walks. I will learn more. I'm not quitting on my plan. For me to think about job, that's quitting. That's deviating. No, it's always been my plan or no plan. I've known this. I've always said it's my way or no way. So now what? Because things might be happening a bit later than I expected. What, you want me to fucking quit? No. We're perfectly on time as well. That's another thing. I just spent 2 years fucking navigating brain surgeries. So this journey was delayed, but I would not change brain surgeries for anything. You know, what happened that whole situation, I'm so thankful for it. I learned so much. It changed me in the best ways. But we're perfectly on time. I'm not selling websites. It just feels forced when I'm on a cold call. Because do I even want to be selling this website? Websites are tedious. I can make my own. I'm not selling someone websites. Then it's half-hearted. Then I'm not even adding real value. So I'm not doing that. I'm doing it my way. Tuesday, 7:04 a.m. I'm just doing a workout. Been up since 5. I've already done my visualization affirmations outside. Now we are nearly finished this workout. Then we're gonna get in the shower. I'm all sweaty. Then prepare for the charts. Let's go. Tuesday, 7:40. It looks like I'm about to go to a depressing place, which I'm not. Let's go, we're ready. Now we can, yeah. Tuesday, 8:41, I'm about to put in 1 hour of tech work. Let's go. Tuesday, 21:48. I'm in bed now. And you know what? I'm gonna actually give myself extra sleep. I've been waking up super early, etc. I work so hard every day. So I'm just gonna give myself some rest tomorrow, have a longer sleep. So right now I'll be sleeping by about 10:30. I'm gonna give myself a good 8 hours, 15 minutes of sleep. So I'll still be up at like 7, but that's much later than usual. Yeah, man, I work so hard. I'm having to sleep in. Wednesday, 10:46 a.m. I'm about to work out. I was on the charts today for much longer than I usually would be. So I didn't get my workout done, but I'm gonna work out now. Also, in 2 months, 3 months, right now I'm just building up my data. I'm gonna fucking raise money. I've got a crazy plan. I'm gonna raise money, but the way I'm gonna raise money, this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to go to central London, walk into the coffee shops, the restaurants, and I'm going to pitch cold. I'm going to be like, listen, I'll do this. Give me this much money. Boom, you'll make this much. Woo! I'm going to raise about 5 grand. I'm going to raise about 5 grand. And with that 5 grand, watch what the real Arthur M will do. There's a great book. Let me tell you the best book for this type of stuff that I've read, by the way. Of course. No, let me get the book. I've got so many books, I need to find it. Where's this book? Right, it's not in that section, so here it is. You see this book right here? The Art of Startup Fundraising. Now this book right here, what I learned from this, I'm not even finished it yet, but I've read enough. I've read all the key chapters. And what I learned, man, actually I've still got some reading to do. I'm gonna read some more of this, but I've taken a lot of key things. Actually, I've got quite a bit to read. But yeah, I've taken the key parts from this book about raising money, pitching investors. One of the things is you need to have a clear process. Like, you can't be raising money if you've got no fucking process. It's like when you have something that's proven, this is so much sauce right now. I hope you're taking this sauce in. Right now, maybe you're watching, you've seen my extravagant lifestyle, you're thinking, damn. But to raise money, you don't need to, but it's best if you have a process that works. Like, if someone gave me £50,000 today, I know what to do with it. If someone gave me £200,000, I know what to do with it. Most people, they don't know what to do with it. So that's, first of all, that's why they're not raising money in the first place. But you need to be raised, like right now, I'm managing debt's money. I've got 2 investors. One's a very good friend, one's family, but still, they're still investors, regardless who it is. And I am managing their money based on what I'm doing. Their money slotted into my system. Now, I raised this money a long time ago when I thought it was fully perfected, which it wasn't. That was a learning curve. I learned a lot from that. I wouldn't change it, even though I have not lived up to what I 100% planned to give them. But I wasn't an idiot when I raised the money, so these things were accounted for. Watch what happens in 2-3 months. I'm going to central London where the money is. I'm going to walk into fucking cafes, coffee shops, all of it. I'm just trying to raise 5,000. If I raise 5,000, I'm going to create a PDF. I'm going to raise this money based on in fact, even the way you raise money, I learned from this book. The way you raise money, because I've got an incredible story. I have to use that story because they are going to invest into me. So watch what happens as I'm building up this track record. I'm going to raise about 5 grand. And what that 5 grand is going to enable me to do. Let's just say all my years of work will start reaping rewards. And yeah, they will start reaping rewards. I can start traveling around the world. And guess what? As I'm traveling around the world, I can still make money because I've designed, yes, I trade, but it's not just trading I do. I also do the website stuff. I've designed, there's also some other things that I haven't put out onto the camera yet. But it all runs from the laptop. I've designed it like this on purpose so I can be anywhere. Imagine I can be in a crazy 5-star villa in Bali, still orchestrating and pulling strings from my own infrastructure that I've built. So I can be in Bali, fucking pulling strings on my ecosystem from Bali whilst I'm in this crazy villa. So let's say I've paid to go to Bali, the crazy villa, but as I'm in the crazy villa, I make more money. But you think it's finished? No, this is a lifestyle. Then I can go to America. Maybe I'm in Atlanta. So I'm in Atlanta, America, and I can still pull my strings, make more money from there now. Then I can go to Tokyo and do the same thing, and it's never stopping. Whew. Yeah, but to be honest, would people want to walk my path that I walked to get to this position? I survived 2 major brain surgeries and I had 4 other brain surgeries. To be honest, they're all risky. All of them were risky. I dropped out of college. I haven't had a girlfriend. I haven't spoke to women. When I was in school, I did, and a bit in college, but the last 5 years of relentless focus, there's not been women in the picture. That was a sacrifice. I consciously said, nope, forget about them, I'm doing this. Friendships. My friendships have suffered. I've got some very good friends till this day, but listen, they've suffered because we haven't spoke. We do speak sporadically, but I've been in isolation. Birthdays. sacrificed. Fun sacrificed. But look at what we've built and we are stepping into. We are stepping into a life where I go to Bali. By the way, I go to Bali business class. And to be honest, we can push for private jets if we want. I go to Bali business class to a crazy villa. I'm there for, let's say, 8 days. I decided, you know what? I want to go somewhere else. Then I go to Dubai. Then I think, you know what? I'm going back to the UK. Then I go back to the UK. Then I think I'm in the UK for 3 weeks. I say, you know what? I'm going to Switzerland. But as I'm doing these fucking travels, I'm still managing my infrastructure. 11:24, about to work out. Let's go. I'm training front delts and abs. Wednesday, 14:49. I'm just making my food. I haven't really recorded much this week. And I think I need to improve, well, not improve, but record a bit more. So I just feel guided to put the camera on. Right now I'm thinking, I've got a plan for how I'm going to scale up my capital. I have a full strategy. It's so repeatable. It's profitable trading feels silent in terms of it's not noisy. This has been my life's work since 16 years old. I put in everything, blood, sweat. Oof. In fact, blood, tears, no sweat. I put in everything, it's my life's work. I put in everything to this journey. I read a book at 15. I found out how rich people get rich. I found out how rich people get rich and the correct paradigms I need to work in if I want to build wealth at a young age. I took that and I ran with it. And that was 5 years ago. In fact, yeah, 5 years ago. Let's just say 5 years ago. It's a little bit longer, but we'll say 5 years ago. And actually, no. Let's be authentic. That was almost 5.5 years ago. That was 5 years, 5 months ago. About around October times 2020. Yeah, man. We went into solitude. I really went into solitude. And now, well, my trading is good. It's profitable. It's just silent. So I've got a plan on how I'm going to raise my capital. I'm going to raise money. I'm going to get some funded accounts. And then that will also feed into the other great things we are going to do. I'm cooking right now, but I will have a chef. I'm going to have a Turkish chef. I want a man chef, I don't mind having a lady. I just think a man would suit me better because if they're gonna be on camera sometimes, maybe for more conversations, but also competence. I say this, but let's say I interview 2 chefs and the lady one's competence is just irrefutable, beyond question. I'll go with her. But ideally I want a man chef, a woman maid. But right now I'm cooking, but this will be my chef. He'll be a better cook than me, obviously. He'll prepare my food better than me, obviously. So that is what I'm... Yeah, man. Best chef in the world. I will have the best chef. He'll be cooking me meat pretty much every day. Meat every day, no carbs. Every now and then I'll put in some carbs, but meat, fish, eggs. Meat, fish, eggs. Sometimes we'll put in some sweet potatoes, some rice. I work so hard for everything I'm stepping into and everything I've done. So much invisible work, you know, you just imagine, this is a metaphor, an analogy. Imagine the lights are off, enemies are attacking you, and you're just hitting. You can't see anything because the lights are off, it's dark, but you're just hitting. And eventually there's no more enemies because you've knocked them all out. And that's what I've been doing for a long time. I saw obstacles, I just acted blind. I believed in my plan, I believed in my mentors, and that's what I did. Wednesday, 21:08. I'm in bed, about to go to sleep. Yeah, ready for Thursday. Oh, an itchy ear. Ready for bedtime. Here's my blankets. So I put one of these pillows on, right there. Then I put this one on top. This is a hard pillow. I love hard pillows, I don't like soft pillows. Then my blankets. I actually get inside of this one. This is the one I get inside of. Where's the right side? Here it is, I go in here. Then I put this one over that. No, I don't really touch that one. That's just a spare almost. And yeah, tomorrow we're gonna wake up at about 5, 6. It's sunny as well, so I'll be going outside on my walks. Let's go. The real R4M. The real reaching for more. Thursday, 5:18 a.m. About to do a workout. I've been up for about 20 minutes. Let's go. Let's crank out this workout. 5:20 a.m. I just went to get my laptop. I'm gonna plug in the music for this workout. I'm gonna put on some Dan Pena, some knowledge, some motivation music, even though I don't need motivation. I was thinking about the way I was raised, in terms of, not like raised in terms of my manners, but my manhood. I raised myself, I found coaches, I read books, I found great men I wanted to be like and believed in, and followed what they said. By the way, they're all millionaires and billionaires. But I've been locked into them since so young, 15, 16, so I wasn't raised on, I was thinking about what I do today. I don't care about like credit cards, you know, like credit cards where you can buy things with a credit card and you pay it back at the end of the week or the end of the month. That's cool, but to this day, I don't have no credit card. I don't give a shit about that. In some future, yeah, it can come, but I wasn't raised on that type of knowledge. I was raised on attain assets, leverage. You need to use debt. You need to systemize things. And now look at what I'm doing. I'm managing debt right now. I've got a plan in the next 2-3 months how I'm gonna raise more debt. I own assets and a skill set. Well, I own skill sets and assets. The things I do is in a real process, it's systemized. Even the way I trade. My trading is so, it's like a business. I know exactly where my target is. I know exactly where my stop is. I know what I'm looking for. It's the same thing every day. I know what it is. I know exactly what it's gonna be. Alright, let's crank out this fucking workout. Let's go. Raise yourself. No disrespect to my mum. I'm not saying them things. You know, my mum is the person who initially told me to read a book, which changed everything. But you need to find coaches online, find people you believe in and you know the real deal, and fucking go at it. There's no excuses. I'm 21 years old. My knowledge is so advanced and what I'm doing is so advanced. This channel is going to be the best. You're going to, what's the first car I'm going to get? I like the McLaren. I like the 765 and the LT. Sorry, and the 720. But the 765, I like the Lamborghini Revelto. I do like the SVJ as well, but I just feel like it's a bit old. I love the SVJ, man. But the Revelto, I'm gonna pick up my lady in the Revelto, but I'll tell her, oh, it's this car behind. It's the Ford. It's the Ford Focus. It's the Fiat 500. Let's see how she reacts. Now 5:24 a.m. This is gonna be a 50-minute workout, 55 minutes. Alright, let's go. I got down. Turn the speaker on. Yeah, I got my damn pannier on. 6:03 a.m. working out. 6:22, finish my workout. Now I'm about to have a shower, get myself right, get myself dressed and ready for the work day. Let's go. 6:55 a.m. Now about to go to the park and visualize and affirm. Let's go. 7:37 a.m. I've come over really tired, so I'm gonna go make a tea. 7:47 a.m. got my tea. I'm gonna read my affirmations now. Wow, look at all the things I've done already. It's about to be 8 a.m. Well, it's 7:45 a.m. around about that time. I've done a full workout, a laborious, tedious, savage workout. I've gone outside to the park and affirmed and visualized. I've gone in my imagination and visualized things. I've had a shower. Now I'm drinking this tea and I'm about to, start doing some work. Now I'm about to read these affirmations. Yeah, it's hot. Thursday 13:47. I'm about to do some of my timetable. I'm making a new timetable purely for my visualizations. I know my imagination creates reality. After that, I'm going to do some tech work. And at 14:15, I'm going to go on a walk. It's sunny outside. I'm going to get a coffee, go on a walk. Let's go. 14:42. I'm now on a walk. About to get my coffee. 15:33. Just on a walk. You know what's crazy? When you laser focus on something, the way things can just open up for you. Like, I've really seen and unlocked what my edge does and what it can do for me. Just by, it's kind of not come out of the blue, but pretty much it has. There was many tweaks to get here, many rearrangements, but it's really opened up, like literally the numbers. like my earnings, my potential earnings based on what I've built. All from just laser focus though. It's incredible what laser focus can do. Month 1 you can just be kind of blind, and then boom, month 10 you're looking at, it's almost a completely different trajectory and path you're on just from laser focus. And this is why I believe in myself, because my competence backs it up. My results, not financial results, process results. Financial results is the cherry on top. That's the last piece, but just the way I build things and how plans I make play out and improve my process, all the tweaking I've done has led me to this point of literally seeing the potential figures, which is inevitable. Laser focus. Friday, 7:10 a.m. I woke up later today because I went to bed late yesterday. So I just stayed in bed. I'm a boss. If I want to stay in bed, I can. So I'm in bed. Well, I'm about to get up now. It's 7 a.m. I'm going to do a workout. I'm going to shower, then do a workout. Then I created a new meditation timetable. It's a 50-minute block. I'm going to do that at about 10. Now the next steps is, right now I'm going to shower, do a workout. It's a light workout, 35-40 minutes. Get on with the tech stuff. I've nearly completed my conveyor belt, and that is massive because, listen, I'm going to be able to push sites live. I'm going to be able to build 20 sites in a day if I want to. That's massive. I improved the UX on one of my sites. So, in fact, I'm going to show one of my sites. I'm going to improve. I already improved the UX. There's still some things I need to improve. I want to improve the CTA. But this site I built is called, if you check, I think it's week 87, I said indexed my digital hotel. That was the video. This is the biggest site I've built. The impressions are growing so fast. I've done my due diligence. This is gonna make money. 100% this will make money. Organically as well. There's quite a few things I need to do on my actual assets already, on my sites that I already have. I need to add some pages on, well, 2 of them. I'm not going to do that all today, but I'm just saying that's all in the pipeline. We are deep into this tech stuff. I'm going to put a video in after this clip so you can see my site, my latest digital hotel. (9:51). I'm now about to shave, wash my hair. I've already done my workout, then I'm gonna get in the shower. It's Friday, it's actually the end of this week's video. Then I'm gonna go and do some tech. I'm gonna go watch some YouTube, you know. I just feel like I work a lot every day, all day pretty much. So I'm gonna chill, I'm allowed to relax. I'm allowed to. So that's what I'm doing. 10:54 a.m. I'm now gonna do 45 minutes of this tech work, completing this conveyor belt. I'm currently nearly finished the homepage, and once I've built this, it's big because I'll be able to push 50 websites in one day, which will really, well, that's massive scale right there. So that is what I'll be doing. It is Friday, bang on 15 o'clock, 3 p.m. I've been doing my conveyor belt. I've now finished my homepage, so I'm gonna start the logic, meaning I'm gonna test the logic and literally be able to, I'm gonna see what, you know, how it does in terms of, I'm gonna now see all the work I've been doing. And once I test this logic, what this logic is about to do is build me a full homepage in a couple of seconds. So I'm gonna test the logic on this one homepage, and if that works, I have truly unlocked a massive, massive thing, because in the next few weeks, I can literally have 50 websites, all indexed, all live, and they're all gonna rank, and of course, money will start flowing from these sites. All the invisible work, when you're doing business and things like I'm doing, your work is all invisible. I've been working on this conveyor belt for weeks. I don't get paid to make this conveyor belt. No one claps for me and says, yeah, keep going, Aaron, keep building this conveyor belt. No, it's just vision and belief. But I'm now about to test it. And once I test it and I see, wow, that works, boom, then I've unlocked something massive. Then all my invisible work, I now see it in tangible form, because now I can build a fucking full website in literally 20. Once this is up, a full creation of one site that dominates the SERP is going to take me about 2 minutes. So 20 sites will take me, what, 20 minutes? Actually, sorry, 10. If every site takes me 2 minutes, well, if I do 5, it will take me 10 minutes. 10 minutes. If I build 5 websites, each of them takes me 2 minutes. That's 10 minutes. So that is 10 minutes for 5 sites. $2 minutes per site. What is 2 minutes times 10? 20 minutes. I can build 10 sites in 20 minutes. Different colors, different copy, different content. I can build 10 fucking sites in, 10 sites in 20 minutes. So that's 100 sites in 200 minutes. 6, 12, 18. That's under, let's say, a bit over 3 hours. 100 sites in 3 hours. Now, obviously, I need some breaks. Let's say 100 sites in 5 hours. What? Amazing things, 1504. This was the 89th week in my life. These videos are becoming, things are really compounding, man. My trading's going very well. I've got a plan for that. I just need to keep doing what I'm doing with my trading. Keep doing my behavior. In 2 to 3 months, we're going to go outside in the real world. We're going to raise money. We're going to raise about 5 grand. With that 5 grand, and also something else I'm working on regarding my trading that I'm going to use as collateral. We are going to raise money and do something incredible. And let's just say this, once I pull this off, I can take a holiday. I'll take a holiday. Celebration, I'll take a holiday. Or maybe not even a holiday, maybe just a long trip. I'll call up my driver. I do have a driver. I actually found him in these videos as well. It was over a year ago, so maybe go to around week 30, week 32, around them times. I met a driver, I took his number, I spoke about it. I didn't show him, but I still have his number till today. I actually spoke to him a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago. He's actually got a new car. A very nice car, a Mercedes, a big Mercedes. It is luxurious. So once I pull this off, 3 months, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Behavior. Then I'm gonna go into where the rich people are, or people with money. I'm gonna raise £5,000, £5,000 I'm gonna raise. With that £5,000, but I'm not just raising 5,000 blindly. In fact, it can be 4,000, even 2,000. I can do some great things with 2,000. Just working something out quickly. We want more than 2K. Yeah, we want about 4,000. Yeah, like we want 4,000, 5,000. We want £5,000. £5,000. Give me 5,000, £5,000. And what I will do with that £5,000, and also using my collateral, the other thing I'm working on, which I won't say yet, but me doing what I'm doing right now means that I will have collateral, meaning I'm not just raising money blindly about to fucking obliterate myself. No. But we raise £5,000 and watch what we do. What we will do is I know I ended the video, but I have to put this in. I said, I'll take a holiday or a long trip, but that long trip will be like, I'm in London, but let's say I go to Manchester or Norwich or Leicester, somewhere for the celebration. Watch what we do, man. Just watch.